Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tyler Wisler, and for those of you tackling a design project, you know that there are tons of material choices out there. And I'm here to just tell you why Best Home chooses to use natural materials. Alright, let's just jump right in and talk about leather. So leather is one of the most durable materials on the market, and I absolutely love leather. First off, one of the big reasons is because as it ages, it just gets better. The more you use it, the softer it gets, the more supple it gets. And that's one of the things that I just love about it. So like a good bag or a good leather jacket, I mean, this is my favorite leather jacket. I just feel like it gets more and more cozy over time. In addition, leather has a lot of different choices when it comes to how they finish it, how they glaze it. So say for example, this pillow, also natural leather, but do you see the sheen on that? And do you see the subtle pearlescent glaze on it? Amazing. And this will actually stay over time. So really depending on the kind of leather that you get, it can patina or it can sort of retain its look for a long period of time. Lastly, one thing that seems to be controversial with leather is when you see marks on leather. Look, these all came from natural animals, so there will be marks on it, slight imperfections. We're not perfect, I'm not perfect, and that's part of the beauty of what leather brings to the table. So I am a huge fan of leather. What do you think? Now, in my 20 years of design, there's always the question that comes up from clients. Well, how durable is marble? And I have to say, it is extremely durable. Look at French bakeries. They've been using marble slabs forever. And the thing with marble is, like any natural material, yes, there's a little bit of maintenance involved, but a little bit of maintenance does not equate to it being not durable or impossible to take care of. If you have a spill, you wipe it up. You're okay. Don't worry about it. It's all good. So there are two questions that I always get asked when designing with marble. It's cost and durability. Now, first of all, cost is all relative. So there are some marbles that are much more expensive than others, but generally speaking, it is not crazy. I'm not going to sell you a diamond countertop, but marble is an investment piece and you get what you pay for. And finally, let's talk about the world of wood. So there are hundreds of species of wood and there are different purposes for all of them. So generally speaking, the natural hardwoods are best for structural things like building of homes or the interior of furniture for those sofa frames and chairs. I mean, it's solid. It's going to stand the test of time and give you a lot of longevity within that piece. Now, that's on the inside. Now, if we go to what we see on the outside, we also do use hardwoods. I mean, it comes into play when we do turning, like beautiful finials or staircase railings, or in this case, this table base. But in addition, wood can also be used in very small quantities, which are known as veneers. Now, there is no difference in terms of quality when we talk about a veneer. People get hung up on it needs to be a hardwood or it needs to be solid wood in order for it to be valuable, which is completely false. What it is all about is a veneer shows off the grain pattern in the best way possible on the most stable surface possible. Now, the beauty of veneers is that you have basically endless possibilities because depending on the way you slice the tree and slice the wood, you can get beautiful patterning. So you can get cathedrals, which is sort of that flame pattern that happens, or if you cut it in a different direction, it could be very linear. And then on top of that, if you cut it into different shapes, you could come up with starburst patterns, which are just phenomenal. So the versatility of wood is there and it's always going to be beautiful. It's always going to be different and it's something that should be appreciated. So there you have it. Those are the reasons why Best Home loves working with natural materials. Personally speaking, for the past 20 years, I always gear towards natural anyway. There is no right or wrong to what you use, but speaking from a design standpoint, when you integrate these natural materials in, it adds another layer to your design. The organic nature and patterns is always going to be unique, it's always going to be special, and it's always going to be beautiful. So, with that being said, I hope that you are designing your best life.